everyone and welcome. Thank you for clicking on our video. We're a couple using a zero-based budget and we're on a journey to financial freedom. Join us as we use digital tools to make budgeting easier, try side hustles to help grow our income, and learn to thrive on less.
Welcome to the Modern Wage.
Hi everyone, thanks for clicking on the video and for joining us on our journey here. Today's video is going to be setting up our budget binders. We have gotten all new everything. We have our cash planning here. We do a digital method where there's formulas and auto calculations, things like that. We'll go over that on a later date. Today we are going to just set up the binders. We have our envelopes here. You're going to see that there's already some that are written, some that are already figured out. We are seasoned cash stuffers, if you will. We're just new to a YouTube channel. So we're going to go ahead and get this moved out of the way. I know that there are some envelopes that we have listed out here that we haven't budgeted for in the past, that we will be budgeting now that we are on this new journey. So to start, real quick, I just want to say, because how cute are these? So this is our OG binder. This is our tried and true here. And then we went through and we got some new binders, and I just wanted to share them real quick because we got them from Amazon. And I don't think as a new YouTuber that we can link them, so I will just share. It's called Sky Dew, is the brand. And if you are just starting out on the cash stuffing journey, it comes with some really great starter things. So you have your budget sheet. Can you tell we're new at this? You have your budget sheets here. You have your envelopes, and these envelopes are really good if you have if you're going to be taking your binders with you. They're really nice because the cash doesn't move around. You have a way to secure them. Or I've seen people use it for change and whatnot. So these are really nice. And then it also comes with your first saving challenges. So you have a 3,000, you have a 5,000 one on the back. You have happy birthday saving. I think these are really fun. And maybe we'll use them because why not? So shout out to them. They did not sponsor this video. Okay, so I think to start, we are going to figure out which one is going to be our variable expenses. What binder do you want?
The green one.
The green one. All right, so the green one is going to be our variable expenses. So we already have them figured out here. So that's going to be things like gas, groceries, personal care, hair, things of that nature. And I think that there's probably some more that we need to figure out too, but we're just setting it up. Why did I do it that way? It's gotta go this way. Okay. Let's get these put in here. Okay. So that one is good. Look at all these little things. Okay. And then the next one is going to be our short-term sinking funds. So which one's our short-term sinking funds?
This one.
The brown. So pretty. Okay. So we have septic, pellet, water softener. I know that we have more too. What do we have to figure out? That'll probably be like our nailed it. And then long-term sinking funds, blue. Okay. So that's going to be family birthdays, although this might need to be short-term sinking funds because we have so many family members that have a birthday. We have our birthday, we have Father's Day, we have Mother's Day. Somewhere is car maintenance. I think I just didn't, but car maintenance should be in our...
Okay.
help with that. There it is. Okay. And then next up is going to be our tried and true girly here. Oh yeah, look at this. We're gonna have to move this over. So this is not so much a savings challenge, but something that I make myself every year. One of these days I'll get this right. So I make these in Canva, and you'll kind of see some of the other ones that we have. Like we have our Christmas and whatnot. So maybe I'll do like a, if anyone's interested, I can do like a come with me while I make my savings challenges. But this is one that I make where, because of our pay structure, there's times where we have a quarterly bonus, or it's a 5 paycheck month, so we get extra in our check, or I have my annual incentive increase. So these are essentially, how we look at it, is free money, and so we try to use those to fund our savings challenges, or it's a savings challenge in and of itself, to make sure that when we get that extra money, this needs to go in the green. I think green is our short term. That we're making sure that we're being smart and being mindful of how we're spending our money. So this is going to be our savings challenge binder. So we have several things in here that we've made. We have a goal to go to Disney that we started saving for. So a little bit of a backstory while I stuff this is this whole journey started because we used to be big into cash stuffing, and I ended up progressing in my career and making 6 figures, and we still budgeted, but we kind of lost sight of using the cash stuffing method, and that has been very beneficial for us. We were able to buy our first house with it. We were able to, real quick, these are the monthly cash stuffing, and we used AI to help us figure out the amounts per month. That was really interesting to try to figure out how to get AI to understand what we were trying to do there. But we were able to buy our first house using the cash stuffing method. We were able to, thank you, we were able to fund our wedding using the cash stuffing method. And so it's been a tried and true method for us. And I have recently been laid off from my 6-figure job, and I am starting over. And I'm very excited for the new opportunity that I have. But all of that to say that we are restarting. We're going back to our roots with the cash stuffing way. So this will be our savings challenge, and this is a lot, and we still have to put money in this, so we may have to split this. Maybe we'll do our long term and our short term together, and then do cash stuffing separate. Are you good with that?
Sure.
Cool. All right, so then that's going to be, go ahead and take out these monthly ones. Okay. And then I will consolidate these. So, all of that to say that it is going to be a journey that we are going to go on together, and we are going to share the experience of starting over. The goal is for us to learn how to thrive on less, be more mindful, and then also to explore doing things like side hustles, and doing things like YouTube channels, and doing other means of earning an income that is not reliant on your salary, that is not reliant on your main source of income, in order to make 6 figures, or in order to feel like you're making enough to thrive. So that will be the journey that we get to go on together. And I think at this point we have our envelopes or our binders stuffed. And I think the only other thing that we need to do is figure out if there's any that we need to create. I can't get that in there. Okay. So, you'll get kind of a sneak peek, if you will, to our, let's see. Can you see it? Probably not. Okay. So we have gas, I know is good. Elle's birthday, I know we have. Christmas is good. Groceries, personal care, Elle's needs. Car maintenance, eating out is not a priority for us. So I think for right now, we'll just strike that out because I know that there's other things that will take priority. Elle fun, that is just when we're out and about. Family birthdays, yeah, family fun we have, water stuff. So I think it's just these ones down here, and lip filler will be, unfortunately for me, will be a lower priority item, but that is okay. Florida vacation, that I believe was Disney, right? Was that Disney? Okay.
Yeah.
So if that's Disney, let's update it for what it is. Okay. And then the cruise we are no longer going on due to recent events. So we will strike that out, and that will probably get reused. And I think actually what we'll do is I'll just clear this all together. And then I think right now we just need to make a renovations. And for anyone that might be looking at this that is like me and enjoys watching cash stuffing videos, and you're like, how is this all you have for your envelopes? This is our overall tracker, which of course you can't even see. This is our overall tracker. And you'll see that over here, we have all of our actual payments, but because we're doing it in a more modern way of cash stuffing, a lot of our payments are digital. And so as we get more into these and other videos, we'll go over what we're cash stuffing for and what we're keeping in a digital method. So all of that to say, what you normally would see people cash stuffing for, we are doing digital, and then we are cash stuffing for other items. We also have things like a cashless digital envelope, but we'll go through all of that at a later date. So I think the only one that we need to make right now is renovations, and that would be a long-term one. And we are going to use until I can make it. And like I said, if anyone expresses interest in following along while I make my Canva ones, I am not a professional by any means. In the spirit of saving a buck or two, I try to make it myself. And I can tell you that it is not the same quality as the amazing people that do it for a living, or the other YouTubers that have it as a part of their business, but it gets the job done. So we're gonna do renovations. And I will make that later. Okay, and that is gonna go.
Green.
You think so? Drum roll, please. Not green. You failed. It is.
The saving challenges?
No, it's long term, so I think that's blue. Yeah, we gotta one of these days we will figure it out. Okay, then they're in this one. I apologize. Anyways, the next time you see us, we are going to have our stuff together. We are going to be seasoned professionals as of our second video. And with that, we are good to go here. So thank you all very much for joining our first video and watching the chaos that I'm sure you will grow to love. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so I don't know what our outro is going to be. Yeah. Okay. Bye.